yeah, hey, thanks for joining again. Let's walk through some more Fallout 4, and I just want to quickly go down here to Arturo and see if he still has something that I noticed that I overlooked in the previous video.
Let's see what you got.
Barter.
Don't forget to stock up on it.
Okay, somebody just told me about something there. That's why my map just got updated. Down here, looking for, there it is, muffled treated leather right arm. Now this is kind of unusual. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Let's buy this. There we go.
Don't let down the home team.
All right. Got that on board. I'm ripped to the tits because I'm still on Great Mentats, I believe. And let's go back home and do some modding.
Buy us.
All right, let's get to it. Lots to do here. First of all, let's dump off the Old Faithful. To mod this into a rifle, I'm going to need some screws, and I am short on screws, so I'm going to dump this off for now. Dump off the 2 pipe pistols. I'm going to keep the penetrator on board. Keep on board your best close combat weapon. And I'm going to stash the power blaster, stash the shotgun, and stash the Overseer's Guardian. Yeah. What? You kidding, Slack? Yeah, I'll explain later. I'll explain later. I want to empty out the inventory as much as possible. I'm going to take on the Silent P-Bar and demonstrate the power of the Silent P-Bar. Over to apparel. This is going to be our new headgear. So let's just put on our gear right now so I don't get confused as to what I'm using. Army helmet. This I'm not going to be wearing. This I'm not going to be wearing. I'm going to stash that. I'm going to use that. This I'm going to take the muffled mod off and put it on one of the legs. Destroyer's right leg. This I don't think I'm going to be using anymore. I'm going to replace it with military fatigues, which I have stashed in the workshop. So hook up that, hook up that, hook up that, and hook up the welding goggles. There we go. A little bit of a turbo business session here. In you go. Did I not? Hang on. That should be hooked up too. The champion right arm, of course. There we go. Everybody else goes in. We're going to try to save as much space as possible. Yeah, since that's our new right arm, we're going to take the mods off that. And that's good. Stash all the beers. We're going on the wagon on this run. That goes in. Keep the jet on board. Keep that on board. Keep that on board. That goes in. Stim packs weigh nothing. Don't need the sugar bombs. Keep the sweet roll on board for good luck. Stash the vodka, and we're going to turn the whiskey into Great Mentats. None of those things weigh anything. Let's stash the junk. And we are down to 55. Yeah, nice and light. That's great. Okay, now, in we go here. Military fatigues. Apparel. These give a boost to your agility. There, let's grab those. And I think that's all I want for now. Oh yeah, I want the Silent P-Bar. Did I take that out? Yes, I did. We're good. Out we go. Let's get modding. Champion right arm. Let's put the shadowed mod on it. This has the polished metal mod on it. We're stealthy, so we want to improve our stealth in dark areas. So this means less damage resistance, but more sneaky. Okay, so put that on. That's all we can do for now because everything else that we want, for example, scoped aiming, requires rank 2. Armorer. Back out we go. Let's take the muffled mod up. This is unusual, eh? I said before that it requires armorer rank 4 to put the muffled mod on items. That's not true. It's just the way the game reads it. If it, I'm presuming, accidentally puts a muffled mod on an arm piece instead of a leg, because muffled by default goes on legs. You can't put them on arms, even if you try. So you scroll down here and you see it reads muffled, but you know, it says rank 4. I have no idea what's going on here. I think that the game normally does not want you putting or just not going to allow you to put muffled mods on arms. You see, it's not even available here. Not even available on my other arm. Alright, it's only available on legs. Alright, go down here, scroll down, and there it is. And that on legs, it's available at rank 2, armor or rank 2. Alright, so there's a bit of a confusion there. It's unclear as to whether if the game puts the muffled mod on our arm, if it's really having any effect. I'm going to assume that it does. You know, every little bit counts. So I'm going to leave, actually I'm going to take this muffled mod off and put it on one of my legs. Take the treated mod off. There we go. That's a normal leather right arm. We have a muffle shadow left arm. Let's make the left leg a muffle shadow as well. So lighter build down to muffled. We can put this mod on for free. There we go. Back out, back out. Rename it the muffle shadow left leg. There we go. So we have 2 muffled pieces of gear. Now the light shadow right arm we're not going to be using anymore since we now have the champion right arm. So let's rip the mods off that. Standard. And this is just a normal leather right arm. So let's rename it. Done and done. Anything else? I think that's about it. Let's look up our new gear. Army helmet, champion right arm, military fatigues, destroyer's right leg, fireproof shadow vest, muffle shadow left arm, muffle shadow left leg, and welding goggles. And according to my notes, it should be 5171, and indeed it is. And I should have perception at 12 and agility at 10. Check that out. Perception at 12, agility at 10. Everything checks out hunky-dory. We're done. Got some jet, got some cycle, got a sweet roll, got some mole rat chunks. Our weight's right down. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's do a big run where we're going to collect a whole bunch of U.S. covert operations manuals. All right, these special manuals, there's 10 of them. All right, there's 10 of them in the game. Each one gives you 1 point in a special perk known as the infiltration perk, and that will basically just make you more sneaky. Very sneaky. And I believe exactly after, you know, experimenting extensively with the infiltration perk and the US covert operation manuals, I believe exactly what the infiltration perk does is it increases the rate at which you go from detected to hidden. All right, that's what it does. It speeds it up because it seems like that goes really fast when you have a lot of those collected. So we're going to be able to collect 5 of those, okay? 5 U.S. covert operations manuals. The other 5 are in areas that are a little out of our pay grade or a little above our pay grade for now, but we will get them later, all right? The first one is at the USAF Satellite Station Olivia, which is just southeast of the robotics disposal ground, all right? So we're going to go there next. Let's just sleep till morning, why not, and get the well-rested bonus.
I'm always glad to see the sun come up one more time.
You and me both. All right, so it's morning time. Make sure everything's properly hotkeyed. Yep, I'm only taking these 2 weapons. I'm going to demonstrate the power of the silent P-bar. Okay, the Overseer's Guardian is a kick-ass weapon. It really kicks out the damage, but it doesn't have a silencer. All right, and nothing beats a silenced weapon and some good stealthing. All right, I'm going to show you that right now. The power of the silent P-bar. So let's hotkey this. This should be to 3. Okay, bring a good close combat weapon and bring your silent P-bar. That's all you need for this. And put that to 4. And there we go. All right, everybody's ready to rock and roll. Now, if you don't have a melon farm, okay, a melons for money farm, what you should do first is go to Abernathy Farm and talk to Blake Abernathy. Ask him about farming. It'll eventually tell you about one of his daughters who was killed, Mary, She was killed by raiders, and they made off with her locket. All right, and that locket is, conveniently enough, at the USAF Satellite Station Olivia. Go there, do this mission like I'm going to show you right now. Get the locket, bring it back to Blake, and you will be rewarded with 360 odd XP, a lot of XP, and about 100 caps. All right. If you do have a melon farm, don't do that. All right. Why? Because if you complete that mission, what happens is everybody at the Abernathy farm is going to become a settler. And once they become settlers, you won't be able to sell melons to Lucy anymore. Okay, so I repeat, don't do that mission if you have a melon farm set up. All right, and I do have a melon farm set up, so I'm not going to do that mission. So we're just going to go straight on over to Robotics Disposal Ground and kick this thing off. And I have a perk point to spend. Forgot about that. Spend that right now. We have everything in the way of more damage that we can do right now, and we can't get more sneaky, so let's get some more action points. Right here, action point. This is perfect for a stealth sniper, and somebody uses VATS a lot. Your action points regenerate 25% faster. Let's get that. Voila. Action boy. Done and done. Alright, so as soon as you arrive, grab these 2 hub flowers. Hopefully you haven't visited this area recently, and all these hub flowers have respawned. Grab this hub flower, so that's 3. Back to the road. Head south down the road. As soon as the road takes a dip and you see these guardrails, head off to the right here and you see another hub flower here. Go back across the road. There's the vertibird, and there's where we picked up the first power armor there. Another hub flower here. At this point, go stealth. Now, the secret to being a super stealth guy, okay? The secret to superb stealthing is one golden rule. What's that, Slack? Walk. Don't run. Alright? I can't tell you how much this will improve your stealthing, okay? So go into walk mode. And let me just demonstrate here. Go into your settings. First, I'm going to show you that I'm playing on very hard again for those trolls who like to believe that I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, or rather the difficulty setting I say I am. Controls. Go down here. Look for what you've got set to toggle always run. For me, it's N. You can hit that button to make your guy toggle between default to running or default to walking. Alright? Right now, you can tell what's going on by just putting yourself in third person mode, okay? So now he's defaulting to walking. Alright? If I press the toggle always run, he'll default to running. When you're stealthing around, you want to walk and you want to crouch, and you will stealth like a freaking maniac, I'm telling you. This will improve your stealthing 6 bazillion%. Alright? So here we go. There's Satellite Station Olivia. Let's go in and rape and pillage it. First targets are up there. It's usually a raider and an attack dog. Sometimes there's some blue flies here. There's the raider right there. And what happens is he's usually shooting at some wildlife or something, and when he finishes that, yeah, see, he's busy doing that. When he finishes that, he'll go back up here. So I just want to wait for him to finish off, and there he is, he's back there. Let's get a, no, he's not finished yet. Wait till he stops bopping around, because we can get a good headshot on him. Okay, so I'll just skip ahead if this takes too long. He will eventually go right there and stop, and you'll be able to get a good headshot on him. There we go. So he's finally calmed down. He relaxes. Headshot. Down he goes. Here comes Doggy. Down he goes. Let's just hang out here. Something's seeing us. Here comes the booby-trapped mole rat, I think. We gotta take this guy out. That's him. Got him. Great. If he gets close, he'll kill you. On very hard difficulty, wipe you right out. So keep an eye out for that. It's a mole rat with like some kind of like explosive device strapped to his back, and yeah, he's running around there. So okay, next guy is in there. If you're still in hidden status, you can stealth right up on him. Now getting around takes a little longer when you're walking like this, but let me tell you, the improvements to your stealth is absolutely phenomenal. This plus a silencer. I've had attack dogs like 10 feet away, literally 10 feet away from me, and have no idea where I am because I was religiously stealthing in this manner and using a silencer. Wish I recorded that. I did that in a practice run just an hour ago. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Okay, so there's a guy around the corner there. We should be able to stealth right up in him and just headshot him through the window. There he is. Down he or she goes. Okay, now we're going to be looting primarily for ammo, money, and junk, and leave everything else until the end. Don't forget this jet here, flip lighter in the dirty water, and in we go to the US Satellite Station Olivia.